Hello and welcome to Simple English Lesson. My name is Isaac and we're going to continue our class on parts of speech. And in today's class, we're going to look at one of the most interesting parts of speech in English, pronoun. What is a pronoun? I believe you still remember your primary and secondary school definition of parts of speech, the nouns and the pronouns, the verb, the adjectives. So if you still recall, a pronoun is a word you use in place of a noun. So that word you use, if you don't want to use a noun, is a pronoun. And we use pronouns a lot in speech, in writing, almost every day. You can hardly make a sentence without using a pronoun. But pronouns in English are not just interesting, they can also sometimes be complex, especially for non-native speakers like me. So we're going to look at the types of pronouns we have and how to use any of these pronouns. And we're going to start with the personal pronouns. So what is a personal pronoun? A personal pronoun simply is that pronoun you use in place of a proper noun. So the pronoun you can use to refer to a person is a personal pronoun. And these personal pronouns are grouped in terms of person. You can describe them in terms of person. You might have heard of first person pronoun, second person pronoun, third person pronoun, and you might be wondering what does person have to do with pronoun? And it can be a bit complex, but let me try to explain that in a very simple way so that you will understand. Uh, Pronouns in terms of person can be describing the speaker, the person the speaker is addressing, and the person or what the speaker is talking about. For example, I am talking to you about pronoun. So I am the first person, you are the second person, then pronoun will be the third person. Let's say if I were talking to you about my friend who is human, then my friend, maybe the name is James or Ali. So Ali will be he. I talking to you about him or she. So your he, she, or it will be the third person. That is the topic of discussion. You will be the second person. I will be the first person. So the first person is the person speaking. The second person is the person the first person is talking to. The third person is who or what the speaker is talking about. So we can say first person, I, second person, and then all of this one will be the third person. Third person. First person, I, second person, you, third person, he, she, or it. Remember, pronouns in English can indicate masculine or feminine, and also neutral or neuter. He is the masculine, she is the feminine, then it is referred to non-humans, and it can be neutral, or it doesn't indicate gender. It doesn't indicate gender. So, if I or whoever is speaking at the moment becomes the first person, that person will be I. Then whoever the speaker is talking to becomes the second person, you. What the speaker or who the speaker is discussing will be the third person. It could be he, she, or it. It is used for non-human, so it could be anything. For example, our topic today, pronoun, could be it. Now, these personal pronouns can also have different forms, different shape, and each form this pronoun take indicate a particular function or role. Let's say, apart from this person, first person, second person, and third person, these personal pronouns can also indicate plural. That is, if I, you have I, the plural of I will be we. I, the plural of I is we. The plural of you is still you. You doesn't change form much. So you will still remain you as plural. The plural of he, she, or it is they. So we have this, they, you, we. This indicates the plurals of these personal pronouns. Again, personal pronoun can change their form when they occur in the object position. They have a different form, and when they are in the subject position, they will have a different form. I believe you still remember what subject and object is. We discussed that in our previous class where we were discussing nouns. So, if you have your pronoun in the subject position, this is the form these personal pronouns will take if they occur in the subject position of a sentence. So you can say, I am a teacher. I am a teacher. This is a personal pronoun. Instead of saying Isaac is a teacher. So I'm using I to replace my name, Isaac. So I am a teacher. This is the subject position of my sentence. So if I comes at the beginning of the sentence, it will stay this way. If we is coming at the beginning of the sentence, it will stay this way. But what if I or we goes to the object position of the sentence? Then it will change the form. The form will change to a different thing. So I will change to me. We changes to us. I will change to me in the object position. We will change to us in the object position. So let's indicate this as subject, this one as object. How about the second person pronoun? The second person pronoun stays static. It doesn't change. So even if it's coming in the subject position, it still remains you. If it goes to the object, it still stays you. I can say you are you're waiting for me. You are waiting for me. Or you are listening to me. You are listening to me. I can say you are listening to I because I is going to the object position, so it becomes me. You is in the subject position. Even if I have a reverse of this sentence, you will not change because you is basically static. I am talking to you. I am talking to you. So you still remains you. It doesn't change. Even if it is singular, it stays you. If it is plural, it doesn't change. It remains you. And even if it occurs in the subject position, it will stay the same. So you is pretty straightforward, doesn't change much. I changes a lot. It changes if it is plural, it will be we. If it's going to the object position, it's me. And if it's a plural in the object position, it's us. Good. How about he, she, it? This is the plural position. If you have plural of this, you have a they. If you have a lot of he's, they. A lot of she's, they. A lot of it's, they. This is the plural form. Then you have this in the subject position as well. This occurs in the subject position. What if it goes to the object position? It changes to them. This changes to them. So they will change to them. He will change to, okay, let's put he first. We have he will change to him in the object position. She will change to her in the object position. Then it remains it. They becomes them. So in the object position, remember this is object position. In the object, he will become him, she will be her, it stays the same, they, which is the plural form of all of this, becomes them. It is only you that stays the same, doesn't change. So we have you, always you. Good. Apart from indicating plural, singular, subject, and object form, these pronouns can also indicate possession. These pronouns can also indicate possession. That is to show that I owns something. There is a pronoun to indicate that I am the owner of something. So if I own something, it is mine. Mine. If we own something, it is ours. If you, that is the second person now. If you own something, it is yours. Yours is the possessive form of you. If he owns something, it is his. If she owns something, it is hers. If it is the owner of something, it is its. And if they own something, it is theirs. So, your personal pronouns have possessive form. If I own something, it will be mine. If we own something, it is ours. If you own a particular thing, then it is yours. He, his, she, hers, it, its, they, theirs. Now, for many of us who are not native speakers of English, and maybe we've forgotten our basic pronouns we were taught in primary and secondary school, some people struggle with this one a lot. I've seen many people write and they don't quite understand the difference between its and its. So now you know, it is the possessive form of it, while it is a contracted form of it is. If you have this one, it is a good day. It is a good day. Yes. It is a good day. And you don't want to write this one in full, then you can contract the two words, especially in informal writing or informal speech. You can say, it's a good day. It's a good day. So this one shows the contracted form of it is. Why this one, without this apostrophe, you don't need to put apostrophe here. Once you put the apostrophe, it is no longer a possessive form of this pronoun. So when you're writing or if you're reading, you know how to interpret this one. Now, it is a possessive form of the pronoun it. Why this one, it, is a contracted form of it is. Also, I is another pronoun that many people struggle with. When you want to say, when you want to use I in a sentence, especially in informal writing, I see many people write this way. I'm a teacher. If you write I'm a teacher, then you're omitting a very important component of your sentence. That is the subject. The subject is not there. Your subject should be the pronoun. So the pronoun is not there. What you have here is a verb. This one is a verb. It's not a pronoun. It is not a noun either. So if you're writing a sentence this way, it is wrong because you don't have the subject. Subject is not there. And the subject is not even implied. So this is wrong. You have your pronoun here. I am a teacher. If you want to contract this I am, then you will take away the A and you put your apostrophe here, then you put your M. So I'm a teacher. Don't leave out that I. The I is very important. It's the subject of your sentence. If you leave it out, then your sentence sounds so that will not even be a sentence to start with. So you don't want to do that mistake again. If you're typing messages and you want to contract some of the words, short form, you do it this way, not this sounds very odd. So you take away this one, you put your I, put your apostrophe, then you write whatever you want to write there. Because I is the subject. It is a pronoun and it's very important. If you take it away, the sentence, it won't be a sentence at all. Okay, so I believe this is clear now. I, personal pronoun, has plural, we. If it occurs in the subject position, you have it this way, I or we. If it's in the object position, you have it me or us, as plural. You is very simple. It remains almost constant until you come to the possession. He, she, it, the plural is they. And then this will occur in the subject position. If you have it in the object position, it's going to be him, her, it, them. The possessive form will be his, hers, its, and theirs. So when do you use it? When do you use this one? Remember, it is for non-humans or non-humans. It can be animals or objects. So let's say you have a dog and you give your dog food. That means the food belongs to the dog. Now the dog is the owner of the food now. And your dog is very hungry and it finished the food you gave to it. You will say, the dog has finished its food. The dog has finished its food and it is wagging its tail. So the dog has finished its food and it is wagging its tail. That makes perfect sense. So let's say we put our comma here and then we continue. And it is wagging its tail. Good. Now, the dog, pronoun used in place of the dog in the second sentence. The dog has finished its food and it is wagging its tail. Good. So the tail is of the dog and the food also belongs to the dog. So the dog owns the food and it has finished the food. So it here is used to indicate possession. This one is used to refer to the dog. I don't want to repeat the dog here again. It's going to be boring or redundant. The dog has finished its food and dog is wagging its tail. It will not flow very well and it will sound very odd as well. So pronouns make speech even more beautiful. You use pronouns in places of noun. So instead of repeating this noun, dog, I substitute it with this pronoun, it. And then you have the possessive pronoun here indicating possession, that this dog is the owner of the food. I'm not going to do this. If I do this, then I'm saying something different. If I do this, I'm indicating something different. Rather, I can do this here. So if I want to make this one a very informal expression, I could say, and it's wagging its tail. So this one indicates a contraction of it is, while this one shows possession. All right. This is it about personal pronouns and the various shapes or forms in which these personal pronouns will take. In our next class, I'm going to dwell more on using these pronouns in sentences to show you examples, how you can use them properly in sentences. How can you use yours, mine, ours, hers, his, theirs, and all of this in sentences. And then we look at the other types of pronouns as well. There are different types of pronouns, just as we have different types of nouns, there are different types of pronouns. These ones are the personal pronouns. So personal pronouns and there are different variations and how to use them in sentences. Okay, as usual, thank you so much for joining in. This is Simple English, and as I always say, this class is for those who want to improve their English language skills, your basic English language skill, or maybe just do a revision. You might have forgotten a lot of all those things you learned about in primary and secondary school. And for those who are preparing for examinations, it could be a professional exam in English language or a language proficiency test, or you have a standard exam for school students, secondary school, primary school. Some of the things we discuss here are going to be very, very helpful as well. So keep watching, keep following, and thank you so much.